Welcome to the Ultimate Red Dead 2 Weapons Guide, a video where I'll show you how to get some of the best weapons in the game for free right at the beginning of Chapter 2. Weapons that, if bought in stores, would cost over $1,400, and here you'll walk away with all of them without spending a single cent. Throughout this video, I'll take you to secret locations scattered around the map where you can find legendary revolvers, rare pistols, brutal shotguns, and powerful rifles, all without any story spoilers so you can watch without worry. And that's not all. Besides hidden weapons, I'll also show you glitches and advanced tricks to get unique and ultra rare gear that under normal conditions the player could only get much later in the story. So get ready and watch the video until the end, because I'll even show you how to get Hosea's rifle with a pretty wicked glitch. You'll die laughing at the method, but I guarantee you it works. But before we start, remember to go to the nearest gunsmith and buy some units of gun oil, as many of the weapons I'm going to show you in this video will be filthy and neglected, so it's crucial to have this equipment in your bag to clean them and keep them operational, alright? With that in mind, I'm going to start by talking about the weapons that are scattered around the map and that are already accessible from the beginning of Chapter 2. Starting with the Schofield revolver, it is a precise revolver with high damage, making it a good choice for any serious gunslinger. Although it has a slower rate of fire and reload speed compared to other revolvers, it can still be used with dual wielding quite efficiently. This weapon has a capacity for 6 shots and is compatible with regular light, dum-dum, express, and explosive ammunition. It can be obtained at the doctor's office in the town of Valentine through one of the various illegal operations available on the map. To trigger the event, simply visit the back door of the pharmacy where you will see a sheriff being bribed. You can also spy on the hideout through the window. The choice is yours. After that, enter the establishment, confront the doctor, kill everyone, and grab the revolver stored in a box on the table. The location has various items to be stolen, including a safe, so take advantage of the opportunity. Now that we have a good revolver, it is advisable to acquire a good long gun. The repeating Lancaster, it is a well-balanced rifle with a lever action system that allows for quickly reloading the next cartridge. Although it is the repeating rifle with the lowest damage in the category, its high rate of fire and excellent accuracy more than make up for it. It has a capacity for 14 shots and is compatible with common, light, dum-dum, express, and explosive ammunition. And the one I'm going to show you is located in the town of Rhodes, also in an illegal operation, but this time at the town's gunsmith. You can trigger the event by passing by the side of the building where a man dressed as a sailor will catch Arthur's attention. After talking to him, enter the store and follow the same modus operandi as the doctor in Valentine. Subdue the gunsmith, accompany him to the basement, and take the Lancaster from a weapons crate. The bonus of this event is that after the dialogue, you can loot the entire store without any major issues, so enjoy it without moderation. With a revolver and a repeater rifle on the holster, it's time to get some double strength with a double-barreled shotgun, a weapon that will solve any close-range situation. Powerful and deadly up close, it fires 2 shots in quick succession, capable of taking down virtually any enemy instantly. The shotgun holds 2 cartridges and accepts regular lead, incendiary slugs, and explosive slugs ammunition. This shotgun can be found at various points on the map, but I'll show you the best possible version, an exclusive, rare, and unique shotgun. It's located at this point on the map in Roanoke Ridge, very close to Ansburg. When we get there, we'll encounter a completely deranged hermit who starts shouting and antagonizing Arthur as soon as he steps on the property.
I said, get out of here! Go away! You're all bastards! 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 A man's home is his castle!
Oh, don't mind me.
Go away or I'll kill you!
The old man is aiming the shotgun, so the only way to get it is by taking him down. Just be very careful, because this gentleman is part of the select group of NPCs capable of killing the player with a single shot. So before heading there, make a backup save. If you die and don't have that save, you will never be able to recover the weapon in that same save. It is by far one of the most exclusive shotguns in the game, with a full engraving finish and unique customizations. It's not the type of weapon you want to lose. It's worth noting that you can get a double-barreled shotgun organically as early as Chapter 2 by completing the mission Just a Social Call. At the end of it, Arthur picks up a regular shotgun from the O'Driscoll's cabin. Another place where this shotgun can be found is in the random event with the Catfish Jackson's family in Scarlet Meadows, but both of these versions are common models, identical to the ones sold in stores, so if you want something truly unique, I highly recommend getting the Hermit's shotgun in Roanoke Ridge. Now that we've got the most exclusive shotgun in the game, it's time to expand our arsenal and pick up something more versatile, since the double-barreled shotgun is a bit slow due to its limited number of projectiles. That's where my favorite shotgun in the whole game comes in, the Lancaster pump action. The Lancaster pump shotgun is a high-impact weapon with good ammo capacity and quick reload. Although its accuracy is only average, it makes up for it with stability and power in close combat. Whether it's against wild animals or human enemies, this shotgun holds 5 cartridges per reload and accepts common lead, incendiary solid slug, and explosive rounds. It can be obtained early in the story at this location on the map at the Porter family ranch in Ambarino. Upon arriving at the property, shoot everyone and make sure no enemy is left alive. But stay close during the combat because the variety of enemies is large and they come from all sides. With everything clear, enter the main house of the farm and turn left at the first door. This room has a staircase that leads to a small attic. Up there inside a gun case is the powerful pump-action shotgun, one of the strongest and most intimidating weapons in the game and one that I never fail to pick up in any gameplay. To close the chapter on shotguns, I'm going to recommend a model that I also really like, which, just like the pump, is quite powerful. The semi-automatic shotgun combines strength and speed in a single package with a very high rate of fire, quick reload, and a decent magazine, making it perfect for close-range combat against multiple enemies. It holds 5 cartridges per reload and accepts common lead, incendiary, solid, and explosive projectile ammunition. This weapon can be found in Big Valley at Mama Watson's cabin. Upon arriving at the property, just ignore the old lady and head down to the basement, where you'll find the shotgun stored in a case ready to be taken. Now you're perfectly equipped with 3 extremely powerful shotgun models, the double barrel, pump action, and semi-automatic, and the best part is without spending a penny. But before leaving Mama Watson's cabin, I wanted to take a quick break in the video to give you a killer tip, especially for those who are just starting the game. After grabbing the shotgun, head to the fireplace in the cabin and grab this bottle, the ginseng elixir. This item is used to increase Arthur's life bar capacity in the game. Like the red herbs in Resident Evil, every time we take one, our life level goes up. There are several scattered around the map, and Rockstar's intention was for us to go on a huge journey to find them all. However, in this video I'm going to show you a glitch that allows you to maximize your life early in Chapter 2 using just one bottle. That's right, just one. With the elixir in your inventory, go to the street and stand close to any fence. When you are in the right position, open the radial menu and consume the elixir, but here's the trick. As soon as the menu closes, you need to be very quick and jump over the fence. This move will cut the animation of Arthur drinking the elixir, and the effect will be applied normally, but the bottle will still be in your inventory. The cool thing is that this glitch has been present in the game for years and Rockstar has never bothered to fix it. It works with any consumable, including the ginseng elixir, so take advantage of it without moderation, because with it you can level up your health bar to the maximum in a matter of minutes. But going back to the video, I will showcase the free roam weapons with a legendary and powerful trio of revolvers, starting with the double-action revolver. It's a weapon with extremely fast fire rate, although with relatively low damage. Its advanced mechanism eliminates the need to cock between shots, making the trigger heavier and the accuracy slightly lower. On the other hand, this rapid rate of fire makes it an excellent choice for mounted combat, holding 6 projectiles and accepting regular high-velocity dum-dum, express, and explosive ammo. You can find it in the state of Lemoyne at this point on the map between Rhodes and St. Denis. Once you get there, you will find a cabin with sounds of a party coming from inside, and the game gives us 2 options. The first option is to go in guns blazing like we usually do. The second is to stay outside and wait, because soon enough all the men will pass out from drinking so much. They'll sleep for hours, and then you can enter quietly without any resistance and loot everything. The revolver is stored in a box under one of the beds along with several other items. The choice is yours, but it's worth remembering that killing the sleeping guys will decrease your honor. So if you choose the more aggressive approach, it's best to attack while they're still awake. Heading back to Valentine in the city, we have a mission that can be started at the tavern, where a writer asks Arthur to visit a series of legendary gunslingers in search of stories for his book. At the end of each encounter, we can duel with these gunslingers, and by winning, collect each one's exclusive weapon. There are a total of 4 encounters, with 3 of them yielding unique weapons. Starting with the duo Flaco Hernandez and Emmett Granger. Dealing with these 2 loudmouths will reward you with a custom cowboy revolver. It's true that this type of revolver is quite modest, considering we already start the game with a basic model in our inventory, but the Hernandez and Granger models are unique versions with special finish and slightly improved performance, and most importantly, they are exclusive and can only be obtained in this encounter. They work really well in tough situations early in the game, so I recommend you make sure to get at least one of them at the beginning of your playthrough. Finally, we have the legendary gunslinger Billy Midnight. He's the guy who gives us the best weaponry in the whole game, a powerful Mauser pistol. This is a unique version of the Mauser with a golden finish, full of detailed engravings and a grayish wooden grip. The gun has a capacity for 10 shots and is compatible with regular high-velocity dum-dum, express, and explosive ammunition. In addition to being powerful and extremely versatile, this pistol has one of the most satisfying sounds in the entire game. Every shot with the Mauser is really good, I'll tell you that. And the best part is the look. The Billy Midnight model is one of the most beautiful and extravagant, completely gold-plated and full of unique details. I could easily beat the whole game just with a Mauser pistol, seriously. Another legendary revolver from this mission is Jim Boy Callaway's customized Schofield. This is a unique version of the Schofield with a silver finish, fully hand engraved and with the inscription Canis Canem edit carved on the side of the barrel, making a reference to another Rockstar game, the beloved Bully from 2006. This weapon has a capacity for 6 shots and accepts regular high velocity, split point, express, and explosive ammo. Unfortunately, this exclusive revolver can only be obtained in Chapter 4, not being possible to get it at the beginning of the campaign. Well, at least that's what Rockstar intended, because in practice there is a very simple glitch that allows you to get this rare revolver right at the beginning of the game, and the best part is without breaking the mission line or causing serious bugs in the story. I'll teach you this glitch right now. I'm going to kick off the glitches section with Callaway's revolver. This method is pretty simple and has only one requirement. You cannot have started the first cutscene of the mission. Therefore, this glitch needs to be done before you even visit the legendary gunslingers. Keeping that in mind, let's get into the method. You will arrive at the tavern as usual, watch the cutscene, and wait for it to finish. After the scene, both Theodore and Callaway will be sitting at the bar waiting for time to pass. At this moment, right after the scene, you will go to the knife game on the table next to you and start the minigame. You will notice that as soon as you sit down, the game will glitch and the pair will stand up abruptly with the NPCs behaving generically and walking randomly. At this moment, you quickly exit the minigame and head to the street where you can find the duo walking. Our focus here is Callaway, so you can ignore the writer. The game doesn't allow us to shoot directly at the old man, so draw your weapon and shoot between his legs. This will make him hostile and he will draw his revolver and start shooting at Arthur. We need to be quick at this point and push the old man. This way he will drop the revolver and we can pick it up. From my tests, he only drops it when pushed backwards. So be alert, because between shots he will be running and moving away, and this is the perfect opportunity for you to push him. Once successful, you will collect the revolver, get rid of the authorities, and be in possession of one of the most exclusive weapons in the entire game. A revolver that originally could only be acquired later in the story precisely because it is a powerful weapon. It unbalances the game a bit in the beginning, so you will have to decide whether to grab it right away or not, depending on how you want to guide your experience. I'm just not sure if, when we complete the mission later on, we can keep both revolvers, so if you've already done this test, comment down below because I'm eager to find out. Another weapon that can only be obtained late in the story is Micah Bell's gun, a custom double-action revolver with the phrase "Vengeance is mine." Originally, this weapon can only be obtained at the end of Epilogue 2, however, there is a simple glitch that allows us to get this weapon early in the story, precisely in the mission where we face the O'Driscolls in Chapter 1. Once inside the factory, you'll have to be careful and walk towards the enemies without any weapon in hand. This way, Arthur will disarm them, since the first thing he does before throwing a punch is to knock the weapon down. Once disarmed, just flee and these enemies will be forced to attack the gang members in hand-to-hand combat, and that's where the fun begins. If everything goes well, the O'Driscolls will approach Micah and start throwing punches, until eventually they will disarm him. The rat's revolver will fall to the ground and the player will be able to pick it up. This method is quite tricky to pull off, so to increase the chances of success, make sure to disarm as many enemies as possible, always taking tonics to resist longer and avoid dying during the scuffle. It's very likely that you won't succeed on the first try, so keep trying a bit and it will work out. Another weapon that can be obtained with this same glitch is John Marston's revolver, a unique cowboy revolver that Arthur should never have the ability to use. However, by replicating the method we saw with Micah, this is perfectly possible. This glitch works in several missions, but the best of all is paying a social call. When Arthur, Bill, John, and Kieran visit the 6-Point Cabin in New Hanover, with the shootout started, just repeat the same process of disarming the O'Driscolls, always with great care and patience. As you can see in the images, John eliminates almost every enemy that approaches him, so it is essential to disarm as many O'Driscolls as possible to increase the chances of success. Here in this video I recorded, you couldn't see the exact moment, because while the enemy was fighting with John, I was on the other side disarming another O'Driscoll. But as soon as you see John fighting barehanded, you can be sure that the method worked. From there, just look for the fallen revolver and pick it up, and there you go. Now you have a cowboy revolver from John with Arthur, something that originally should never happen. Although it looks all beat up, the attributes are the same as a regular cowboy revolver, so you can use it without any disadvantage. Continuing with the glitches, now I'll show you how to get the bolt-action rifle early in the story. A powerful weapon that is originally unlocked for purchase only in stores during Chapter 3. It is a strong and versatile rifle built to deliver performance in any environment. Its bolt mechanism allows for rapid shots and efficient reloading, making it ideal for long-range combat against multiple enemies. The weapon has a capacity for 5 ammunition and accepts common, light, dum-dum, express, and explosive projectiles. It can be acquired with a simple glitch in the mission The First Shall Be Last, the one where we rescue Sean from the bounty hunters. You start the mission normally and follow the script, accompanying the raft and killing the 2 enemies with Javier. The enemy we're looking for is right here. He's right at the entrance of the canyon and he's carrying the infamous rifle. For the method to work, just carefully move to a point where you can see him. Once you have him in sight, activate Deadeye and take out the duo before they even notice your presence. This way, you ensure that the rifle falls to the ground and becomes available for Arthur. It's important that you do this exactly as you're seeing in the video, because if you start shooting and let the enemy see you, there's a chance he won't drop the rifle. For some strange reason, he only lets go of the weapon if eliminated before identifying Arthur. So follow this tip calmly and carefully to secure this powerful weapon early in the game. And just a reminder, this method only works the first time you do the mission, so there's no point in trying to get the rifle again because it won't reappear. Finally, I'm going to show you a very interesting glitch that I recently discovered, a tip to get the rolling block rifle in the mission Exit Pursued by a Bruised Ego, the one where we hunt the legendary bear with Hosea. This rifle was originally only supposed to be obtained in the final mission of Chapter 2. The rolling block is an extremely powerful precision rifle. It can eliminate targets at long distances more easily than any other weapon, mainly thanks to its telescopic sight. The method to get it early is very simple and has only one prerequisite: dynamite. So before starting the mission, make sure you have at least 2 units in your inventory. With dynamite in hand, complete the mission as usual. However, at the moment when Hosea asks if we are going to return to the camp or not, it is essential that you choose to go back with him. Arriving at the camp, you need to stay sharp and pay attention to Hosea's horse, because for the glitch to work, we will need to jump from our horse straight to his. Hosea tries to dock the horse at the post, but the game almost always glitches, causing the animal to walk around the camp until it joins the group of horses on the other side. It is in this window of opportunity that you need to position your horse right next to his and jump. It may not work on the first try, so make sure to have a backup save to repeat the mission if necessary. Once mounted on Hosea's horse, just move away from the camp and head to some isolated area. Once there, tie the horse to a tree to make sure it doesn't run away. With him captured, equip the dynamite and throw it right under the horse. The method is cruel and will cost you a bit of honor, but after the explosion, the rifle will be on the ground, ready to be picked up by Arthur. Now you have one of the best rifles in the whole game right at the beginning of the chapter, with the emotional weight of being Hosea's rifle, which makes it even more unique. As for Hosea's horse, you don't need to worry, okay? Because as soon as you return to the camp, it will be there as if nothing had happened. But tell me, are you just starting to play Red Dead 2 now? Then know that these weapons are just the tip of the iceberg. This game is definitely one of the richest in narrative, mechanics, and exploration possibilities, so it's completely normal to feel a little lost at the beginning. By clicking here next to the yellow arrow, you will be directed to the video where we will show the 8 most important things you should do when starting Chapter 2 in Red Dead Redemption 2. From how to get money, the best weapons and equipment, the ideal horses, and much more. Don't start without watching. That's it, guys. We'll see you in the next video. A big hug and see you later. Bye!